Welcome. Good morning to everybody except Amphora mains. Today I will be showing you how to play the scavenger PLINK. PLINK is a very versatile character based around being able to get in and out of fights quickly. He can do high damage quickly and get out. I will be showing you artifact builds in another video. For now, I'm just going to go over general playstyle, and then we're going to do advanced tips later in the video. Alright, so here we are in a quick practice match just to show you the basics of PLINK. So here we have his primary, which is his pea shooter. Now this is one of the most important. All of his abilities are important, but his pea shooter is what allows for most of the combos. So the pea shooter's main job is to stun enemies in place. Alright, how this will be done is, see how they're trying to move, but they're getting stunned by his pea shooter. And his pea shooter does decent damage, but that's not where you're going to get the most of his damage out. Where you're gonna get the most of his damage out is his boomerang. Alright, so interesting tips to know about boomerang. It goes through characters, right? See that? So you can get a double hit in if you aim it correctly. Look at that. So what you want to do is stun, throw the boomerang, and try and get that double hit in. Alright, let's get a new rocket bot because this one's almost dead. Let me show you that again. You want to stun. And you want to keep on spamming them and throwing that boomerang, right? So that's one of the most important. This is how you're going to want to open every single fight. You can also bounce it off of surfaces like you just saw me do. This is very helpful for if they're around the corner. You can hit them around the corner, bouncing it off floors and getting that double hit in. There's a lot of different uses for it. Alright, so next up we have his third ability, his teleporter. Alright, so as you would expect, it's a ball you can throw and teleport to. The catch is it also does damage. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and, as you can see, I actually did a decent amount of damage by hitting him with that teleporter. So that was a lot of damage, right? But you can also hit them directly and do even more. And the nice thing about hitting them directly is it actually applies a stun, right? It applies a stun so that you can instantly teleport and they can't run away. This does an extra 15 damage, and as I said, it applies to stun. Also, this can be thrown while you're firing. See? So this makes it really hard, because it's really hard to hit a teleporter when an enemy is moving, right? So it's hard to hit them when they're in the air, right? It's just it took a while for me to get used to. When I started playing PLINK, was hitting people with teleporters, and I wish I had known that you could actually throw them while you're still firing. So you can really just full out shoot your pea shooter, get that stun on them, and then hit them with that teleporter for that huge amount of damage. And then finish them off with the frisbee. So when you're going into combat, PLINK is a very get in quick, get a kill, get out guy. If you stick around long enough for a teammate to come in, you're probably going to die. So the main thing is you want to be fast when you're getting a kill. One of my favorite combos that I use is so you're going to fire, get that stun in, get a teleporter hit in, reload, and then finish them off with either a boomerang or teleporter. You really want to that's what I like doing. Some people like saving their teleporter for later in the fight if they need a quick getaway, but I find it to be way too slow because, look, if you're almost Mega Blast and you throw it, you're not going to be able to get away quick enough, because it's the Blink's teleporter just isn't very fast in the grand scheme of things. Sometimes I will actually use Blink's teleporter to get into combat. So say there's a mega rocket across the map that's almost being capped, I can just toss it over there and teleport in, and then start, you know, firing at people. Alright, so now that we know the basics of his combos and all of his abilities, we're gonna go look at some of the small things you might not have known about PLINK. First off, which is huge, I didn't actually even know this until I was about level 110, which is shocking, because like maybe I'm an idiot, I don't really know. But see how when I cross over the rocket bot, my reticle turns red, alright? So check this out. Blink's gun actually has homing missiles, but they will only activate when the tracker is red. So I can like see how much they're curving, but look at that. If it's white, they won't track. Even if I'm super far away and shooting right at the rocket bot, you still won't see that red circle. You have to get in within a certain range. It's about this close, and then they'll start tracking, and you have to have at least one part of the reticle touching them. You see? So this is really nice for when you're flying around super fast and you gotta get that stun in. You can make sure the reticle's red and start firing, and it's almost a guaranteed hit. Next up is a very recently discovered, at least for me, is immobility with PLINK. This was buffed in the update, which actually is how I'm able to even do it. So it's his frisbee, right? So you can rocket jump and stuff, right? But like sideways rocket jumping just isn't very fast. See, I'm not really getting anywhere. But if we were to look at that. Look at how fast we went, right? So this is huge for if you want to use his boomerang instead of his teleporter to get in and out of fights quickly. It has a quicker activation time. You go really fast. It's hard for people to hit you, and with your tracking, it's easy to hit enemies and get some damage in. There is a certain way you want to do this, right? Because if you just jump and then boomerang, you're not going to go as far. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump and then move backwards, right? So that's step one, jump, move backwards, boomerang, and spin. It takes a little bit to get used to, because if you mess it up, it might end up like this. So that's all the tips and tricks that I know, at least. Now let's give you some straight up gameplay of how to play PLINK. Also, side note, join Banana Gang. Just put a banana on your flag and you'll automatically join the Banana Gang. And I have Banana Gang Discord in my bio. That's my official Discord. And go ahead and follow my Twitch channel while you're down there. Alright, so we're up against a top notch, which is actually an interesting person to play against when you're PLINK. Just being, he's mostly in the air. So we're gonna open with this flying in. Alright, wait till our reticle is red. I know you want to shoot at him, but alright, there we go. The reticle is red. Let's get some hits in. Try and get that around the corner frisbee. There we go. Got the Mega Blast on him. So now let's try and actually enter in with the boost. Where is he? Ah, there he is. So we're going to want to stun him and hit him with that teleporter. Try and get that double KO. Or double boomerang hit in. Is that game? Did he leave? Oh, he left. That's unfortunate. You mostly want to try and stay behind cover and kind of just like pop in and out. when you're playing as PLINK.
Competitors revealed.
But let's go over to this pillar right here. There we go. Wait for that red circle. There we go. It's harder to get a double boomerang hit than you think. But when you can get them, they're very satisfying.
Competitors revealed.
See how I was mostly trying to stay behind cover away from the Jado's line of range, just in case he did fire a rocket at me, I could easily dodge that. Because if PLINK gets stunned when he's chasing an enemy, it's harder to catch up. And make sure to utilize his rocket jumping. Another tip somebody taught me is you really only want to throw your teleporter when your reticle turns red. Not because it'll track, but that's about the range where you can get it close to confirmed hit. Ooh, this is a close one. Oh, nice. Well played. You wanna be closer when you actually get that teleporter hit in. See, like I just messed up that one. See, that's what I'm talking about. When you get stunned as PLINK, you kind of just sit there. You let yourself get juggled, and you can't move behind cover, and it's a huge downfall because PLINK doesn't really have a lot of health going for him. He's got 120. Most characters have 140. You've got Blastbeard over here with 260. And then I think Flux, and maybe Leaf also have 120. So PLINK is not alone in the low health game. I mostly like using my teleporter as a kind of, or not teleporter, I like using my dash as a get behind cover or a get out of the stun lock. So he's going up. I don't want to fight him while he's in the air. We're missing most of our shots here. If we can get that... Nah, we missed a teleporter. That's alright. We can get that double boomerang. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Alright, I actually have to go try hard now. I have to go try hard. See how even when I was higher health, I still saw him get that opportunity to start shooting at me, so I dodged behind the pillar. And that was huge, because if he had started stun locking me right then, I would have been screwed, and I needed to reload. See, we waited till we were close to get that final hit in with the teleporter, just so I wouldn't miss it, and you see it does a lot of damage, actually. So, that is a guide on how to play PLINK. If you have any questions, just comment them. I try and respond to all the comments. So, thank you for watching. I hope you get better at PLINK. I hope this helps you out.